So I just want to sit and talk and chat a little bit about my experience in a session that I had with someone that I really value. Um, we had a session, and something that I got out of the session that we had um, was, when it came to the pricing, is that first I have the money for it, okay? Two, there's hesitation. Three, there's fear. And I think that the fear that I'm feeling is I don't really fully believe in myself in this arena yet. When it comes to femininity and softness. And I think, like, I saw this video too today where the girl was like, she didn't know anything of what was going to happen. And yet she got 12 people to go inside of her new cohort that she got. She just started. She's been online for 8 months, 6 months, and she's already transformed the whole thing of her just showing up. And I think, like, when it comes to this, when I had a session with this girl, it was like 15, it's supposed to be 15 minutes. First of all, she overextended her time. And the reason why I value that is because me as a coach, like a relationship coach, that stuff is not easy, first of all, or feasible when you have a lot of people that you need to do sessions with. She overextended her time, which is beautiful. But she also let me see something in myself, too. I shortened myself a little bit. Like, I short-sighted myself. In a session with her, I was telling her how, like, I want to do this, I want to do that, but, like, I don't know how to do that. Like, I was telling her, like, I'm learning about femininity and softness, and I'm excited. Like, I'm going to learn this. And I was telling her, like, I don't know much. I was talking to her about a little bit what I knew and stuff, and she was like, can I reflect back something to you? And I'm like, what? And she's like, you say you don't know, and you don't know much about femininity or something, but in the time of us talking, you even showed me things about femininity, and I'm learning, basically. It's like she knows about femininity that I didn't know. So I don't think that's, that. What do you think about that, basically? And I'm like, well, I guess it's not true, but it kind of subsided me to be like, kind of hit me in the face to be like, I think you're telling yourself a story here. That may not be true. I created a softness in progress group because we're in progress, not perfection. And in the group, I'm like, well, nobody's going to for sure, like, try to join it. I haven't promoted it. And like the first week it was up, somebody tried to join, and I was like, click, 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 click. And I'm like, no. And then 2 weeks later, somebody else tried to join. I'm like, no. And I was telling her the reason why I said no and didn't let them join is because I have nothing to offer. I'm like, I don't know what I'll do in that group. Like, there's nothing for me to offer these girls. Like, what? They're going to join it just to look at me, not do anything, like, And I was just telling her I don't have much to offer when it comes to this. And she was just like, And this girl, she said her pricing, and I got nervous. And I got scared. Not because the pricing was too high. I think that she's worth the value. Because I think that with her, which I love, is that she doesn't say what she can do. Where it's like, I'm going to get you 100 subscribers. I'm going to get you this and that. She talks about the transformation you're going to have. Meaning, like, and I believe that she can help me get closer to helping myself become the woman that I want to become. Instead of her trying to help me get subscribers and stuff. Like, back in the day, that's what I was all about. I was all about subscribers. Help me get subscribers. Help me get these views. Like, get me. And I had help from somebody else that did help me. She got me all the way from 0 subscribers to 4,000. And I got some views. Not a lot, but some views. But if I would listen to her, I probably would have gotten more views. But I didn't. And I backed up a little bit. And so, yeah, I like that this coach doesn't talk about that kind of stuff. And I think she helped me get closer to the woman that I want to become. But when she said the pricing, the reason why I got scared is because, and like I said, I believe she can do this. It's because I have more belief in her helping me than I have for myself in this arena. And while I want to do so much, I am still struggling in belief with that. So, yeah. I think I may hire her because I do believe she can help me in this. And she was telling me, like, how I was teaching her more stuff and things like that. And I kind of stopped to be like, you're short-sighting yourself, And something here you're not seeing. There may be a blind spot here, girl. And I love growth, and I love being in progress, And the group is called Softness in Progress because we're in progress, not perfection. That's not where we're going towards. We're going towards progress, growing every day. And I think, like, that's what this woman, Fairy, has taught me. She's taught me that where it doesn't always have to be perfect. And people will still come. They want to be on the journey with you. Let them. Let them see messy imperfections. Let them see that. But it's this vulnerable. And I think too, like, because I am doing this in another arena, like relationships, in my head I do have stories that I tell myself and beliefs that I have tell myself of me having to be the teacher, having to be this, having to be that. And I don't know how I feel coming in this and not knowing enough. But what is enough? And that same thing situation I had with the last one when I was a relationship coach, where I feel like this beginning before too. Maybe this feeling is normal when you do something new. But yeah, I think like I want to definitely hire her. It is a big investment. It's not small. But I do have it. It's a big investment in me. Maybe everybody else is different. She sold me perfect. I think she did amazing. And now it's just me kind of coming against that belief. I think sometimes people use money as an excuse when actually there's something deeper going on there. And I don't want that to be an excuse to this, because I know she can't help me. It's just, I don't know if I'm ready. And I think that's what the thing is. Like, a story I'm telling myself is like, maybe you're not ready. Maybe that's what it is. You're not ready right now, you know? Because even if she made that thing dirt cheap, I don't know if I would do it because of that. But she does have another thing too that's more cheaper. But I don't know. I think it's like, I don't know. But the session was amazing. And she got me to see something in myself that I didn't see before. And as well to be able to shine a light on things that I wasn't paying attention to and looking at. And I thank her for that. And yeah, I may do the session and stuff with her. I really want to work with her though. I really do want to work with her. Yeah, see how this goes. But yeah, I know it's definitely some fear and some disbelief coming up for myself in this new arena, new area of my life that I'm going towards, of this thing, like to get people on a journey with me as I do femininity and do softness. I have one person, but she's from a cohort that I was at. Charm, I love you, baby. You see this? Be my girl. But like, can I take other people with that? I don't know. But yeah, that's where I'm at. This is the chit chat that we're having right now. So yeah, I got kids. They're loud. But that's it. I have to like still explore that, myself and what's going on and stuff. After I pay her and do another session, maybe I'll tell you guys something else, something different when it comes to it, and work on that belief. That maybe I already have enough. Like this other girl, she had a cohort and stuff. I don't know if I already said this before. If I did, ignore me. But she had the belief to just do it. Even if people weren't going to join her cohort, and she did it, and she got people to go there. And I think her saying she didn't know, but she did it, it inspired me to be like, maybe I don't need to know. Maybe I don't need to know the next step. And I know sometimes that's part of my control issues that I and learn to get out of needing to know the next thing I need to know, instead of letting reality just surrendering to reality, surrendering to the future of whatever's going to be will be, right? But that's the chit chat I wanted to have. Okay, I love you guys.